Video Diary October 18, 2022. Hi, look at this small bun. I love this hairstyle. Oh, by the way, I just bleached my root and decided to play a little with my hair because my hair is now like way longer and I can actually play with them. I love playing with hair just as much as I love to play with your heart. No, just kidding. I don't play people well unless the game is good. But anyway, I am supposed to be working now. It's around 9 p.m. I guess, and I have to work because I have so much to do. But I really don't want to do work. I want to do everything but work. That's normal, I guess. So instead, I make this video. So I think it's not that bad. So avoiding doing things by doing other things, I think it's some kind of positive procrastination, if I can say so myself. So yeah, today I actually have something to talk about. Since uh since I got tattooed, I noticed some differences in the way of people. I mean, in the way people looking at me and the way people treat me. Some people they scare of me. Some people respect me more. I mean, they respected me more compared to before I got tattooed. Some people kind of want to avoid me because you know think a tattooed girl as a bad girl, and some people also use me as a bad example. But that is nothing new. But there is this thing that is kind of interesting that I get it so often. So guys, I met a lot of guys throughout my life before and after I got tattooed, and I get this like a lot, and I notice the difference like before and after I got tattooed on the way guys present themselves. Before I got tattooed, they just like do whatever, but after I got tattooed, I don't know. I um almost always, it's not like almost always, but I get this often when guys started giving me tattoo tours of tattoo they don't even have yet. Okay, so they were tattoo virgins. They have uh zero tattoo, not a single dot, but they like meet me and then they see that I am kind of heavily tattooed, and then they start to give me tattoo tours of tattoo that aren't exist yet. Like they usually go something like this. Oh yeah, so I want to get tattooed here, like a Supergirl, whatever, I really like. I think I want to get some fish tattooed, maybe catfish tattooed. That's appropriate. Or something like that, you know what I mean. It's kind of weird because I get this so much that, and I notice these differences because before I got tattooed, like no one ever give me a tattoo tour of tattoo that not there, so yeah, that's interesting. I mean, I don't know, some people just have their own thoughts. Maybe I give them the idea. Maybe they always wanted tattooed, but I have a theory. And my theory was, that guys sometimes just weird. Uh, I don't understand how guys think, but that's okay because girls and guys has different ways of thinking, and it's so the differences is like huge, and we often have a hard time to understand each other. But there is this pattern, or maybe it's just like an old belief that guys should be appear tougher than girls, and maybe the society see tattoo as something that is tough. It used to be worn by sailors, bikers, all of the stuff, like the big guys has tattoos, and like the bad guys has tattoos, and tattoos equals toughness. I don't know. But then maybe um even today we know that a lot of people have tattooed, maybe even more people have tattoos compared to the ones that don't have any tattoos. But lots of them are just like, subtle inks here and there, like the ignorant style, or the fine lining style, and like the modern style of tattoos that appears these recent years. So yeah, maybe they have several tattoos, but like subtle and small, and not like in your face. It's of course lots of girls and guys who got heavier tattoo, even though I don't really agree with the term of heavy tattoo. I mean, well, bolder style of tattoo. Not everyone have the privilege to do that, to start it off, because we need to work, and not all workplace allow that kind of tattoo style, and some people just don't want to get all of their body covered in ink, but some people do, and they usually have a more visible and bold looking tattoos that you can already see it from like far away. Oh, she got tattooed, he got tattooed. And yeah, and it might seems kind of tough, because just like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, that I notice differences of on the way people treat me. Some people scared of me, some people respected me. I don't know. So maybe my theory, when some guy met me and see, oh my god, this girl got a lot of inks. So that's a lot, because I can say that I have you know, I'm pretty heavy tattooed on my right arm, and my thigh, and my legs, and yeah, it's pretty visible, even though it's still, I don't think it's a lot. I mean, compared to what I want, it's not that much, okay, but it's still very very visible. And maybe these guys seeing my inks, they be like, oh my god, this girl's kind of tough, and you know what, I need to look even tougher than her, so they started to make these things, tattoo tour things, like, oh yeah, so you think you're tough? You know what, girl, I'm actually still tougher than you. You know what, I'm going to get tattoo here and here and here, on my back, on my thigh, on my leg, maybe on my head, maybe on my face, under the eye. What do you think? You know, all of that bullshit and everything. Yeah, yeah, okay, sure. Because usually, um, this is why I kind of have doubts on them, and not genuinely think that, not genuinely believe that they want tattoos from the very beginning, is because usually when I ask them what kind of tattoo do you want, they don't even have any answers. So they just like make things up, like, yeah, I really want this and want that. What that kind of style, like the with the lines, looking black, and ooh, I want to get my son tattooed on my arms, like, just make things up on the spot, and they haven't even do the research that well, maybe not everyone did research before they got tattooed, but in my experience, I did my research like for like years, literally years before I got myself tattooed, because I need to understand the tattooing process and the designs and styles, and figure things out and figure which style will suit me the most, right? So before I got tattooed, I already know what kind of tattoo I want, what the designs roughly, and where are they going to be placed. I already have it in mind. So yeah, that is why I have doubts, but doesn't mean that it's true. Maybe they just, if they really want to get tattooed, just they have no, they got just got no time. Yeah. Okay. So that's one thing, and the second weird thing is, I don't know. I got this comment. So one day, a guy told me, "What if someday there's someone who want to sponsor you and pay for your tattoo, but you have to do it in one session for the whole arm, full arm." Okay, it's like I mean, not arm, like full sleeve. I'm sorry. What about someone want to pay for your tattoo for like your full sleeve, but you have to do it in one session? And I say, yeah, sure, duh, pay it for me. Like, let's do this. I can do this like right now. I said. Then, yeah, really? You gonna do that? What if I pay for your tattoo full sleeve? And I said, yeah, let's go. But you understand that it's kind of expensive, right? For Because obviously a full sleeve, that's going to take a lot of money. And he said, because he obviously didn't mean that, and he just, like, talk big. When I said that, he suddenly retract and, yeah, but what if the tattoo design, I decide the tattoo design, and it should be my brand. And I was like, no, why would I will not tattoo your brand name on my body, even if you pay me. Like, why? For what? Unless it is something that is very, very funny, or I want to do that and I want to have that tattoo intentionally because it's funny. But his brand is barely even known. Instead of getting a tattoo of your unknown brand, I prefer to get a tattoo of Sementi Garoda. It makes more sense and it's so much funnier, and people will get it like, oh my god, it's kind of funny, girl. Instead of your brand and your business that doesn't even have a business model yet. And I don't even sure that you have the money, that amount of money to waste just for a tattoo. So my point is, just don't talk too much. If you don't have a tattoo, that doesn't mean that you are less tough than me. It says nothing about toughness. I guess I have a lot of tattoos and I still cry a lot. I cry like a baby. I cry shamelessly, and I also get tired pretty easily, and I complain a lot. So yeah, it doesn't say anything. And if you don't have tattoos, and your guys, don't be afraid to date girls with tattoos, especially when their tattoos are very, very visible and bold and in your face. And yeah, it's fine. It doesn't mean that she's going to be overpower you in any way. And yeah, I think that's it because I hear voices and I don't want it to get into the video. Thank you so much for this video, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.